Damien takes me around the back of his home, where a variety of flowers flourish in the beautifully landscaped rows. Whoa! That looks awesome. I was expecting a graveyard, quite literally. A small stone path weaves through it, and butterflies flit lazily around the air. My garden. It's beautiful. It really is. Thank you. Victorians took flowers and floral arrangements very seriously. You see, it was considered uncouth to discuss personal and romantic relationships in public, so lovers and friends alike would use bouquets to send secret messages to each other. Even flowers and plants have symbolic different feelings. Oh, that's cool. Oh! And that's a cultural thing that stayed on. It's like we give, like a red rose is someone you love. There's like friendship roses. You know, you have white roses at funerals. Ah, it's cool. That's really interesting. I really hope this is all true and the Game Grumps aren't just fucking with me. Even more interesting is that one flower could mean different things depending on the other plants it was paired with. Ah, I'm just enjoying reading this now. I'm not even playing the game. One had to be extremely careful, as even the style of which the ribbon was tied around the bouquet affected the message. Damien leads down and plucks a gorgeous bright orange flower off a vine. Lilium bulbifera. Latin words, Justin. Aren't I special? The orange lily. Sorry, lost my voice for a moment. What do you think of this one means? Ooh. My loins are a fuck. Thou art the tightest. 3 cheers for sweet revenge. Wow. Okay. So they're all joke answers. The thing is, we did get that response where all the eggplants flew out of his back, so I think that means he is slightly sexually into us. Thou art the tightest. 3 cheers for sweet revenge. No, one of these two. My loins are ablaze. Thou art the tightest. Thou art the tightest? My loins are ablaze. Oh, shit. The orange lily is... Oh no, I fucked it up. Is actually symbolic of pure hatred. Oh, fuck. It was the one that I didn't think it was. Shit. Well... Oh. And that's precisely why floral arrangements are so challenging. Okay, he brought it back. He saved it. What's your favourite type of flower? Snapdragons, honeysuckle, sunflowers. That's the obvious answer. Honeysuckle, snapdragons. Snapdragons. Is that like a Venus flytrap? I actually don't know. Honeysuckle. Let's do honeysuckle. They smell really good. And then you can eat the tiniest little drop of nectar which you pull the stem out. Oh, he liked it. Oh, awesome. Cool. I'll have to remember that when I put the bouquet... Oh, hello. He's putting a bouquet together for us. Oh, my God. He would put a bouquet for me? Nobody's ever given me a bouquet before. Oh, it's nice. I follow Damien down the footpath and admire some more beautiful flowers. Suddenly a phone rings. Oh, Justin, will you excuse me? I must take this. He pulls out his cell phone out of his pocket. I'm a little surprised that it's not a rotary phone, but he likes modern stuff too, Justin. Don't be cynical. Oh. Go for it. Damien smiles and walks back to the house. I take a deep breath and enjoy the heavenly perfumed air. What a lovely yard. It genuinely is. I know it's all drawn, but I like it. This makes me wish I put a little more effort into the garden Amanda I tried to start one time. Our watermelons grew to the size of cherry tomatoes and then immediately died. Oh, hey, a gargoyle. Oh no, I knocked... No!
Fix that guard.
Oh God, fix that gargoyle. Oh shit, okay, it's the top, okay, fair enough. It's good. Yes. Fix that garg. I had it, that was it. Oh. Hang on, there we go. Yeah. Woo. Oh, I was not expecting that. I was silent during that because I was just freaking the hell out. Never give up, never remember. Yeah, I know that one. Well, that was a close one. Uh-oh, here comes Damien. He looks upset. Oh no, what's wrong? Whoa. Okay, that was loud. Justin, my sincerest apologies, but we have to have kept you waiting. There's an urgent matter I must attend to. I'm afraid I must take my leave. No problem, dude. Everything all right? Damien worries. I think his son's got up to some shit at school, if I had to guess. Damien worries the hem of his coat with a finger and looks away. Everything is perfectly fine, but it's Lucien. Yes. What's wrong? He appears to have, well, his teacher needs me to come to school. Post haste. Yep. Called it. Absolutely called it. Do you need help? Oh no. You don't have to. Let me come with you. Us dads got to sit together. You're right. This is one of Lucien's more elaborate stunts. I would greatly treasure having another parent by my side. We're cool. I dig that. Let's go. And it's Hugo. Nice. Damien and I walk into the school immediately greeted by an anxious-looking Hugo. Oh, here we go. Because apparently there are no other teachers in this school. Hey, Damien, you're here on record time. I think that was the voice Matt gave him. I'm trying to try and go with that. I wouldn't miss it for the world, dear friend. Wow, whatever it is, it doesn't seem like Hugo and Damien's first time to their my kids are in trouble rodeo. What is it this time? This, Damien, you have to see to believe. Oh no. Damien and I fall in step behind Hugo, who leads us through a busy corridors in the school. We didn't bother rendering this because of budget. We pass by several classes in session and I vaguely wonder if Amanda's around. Hugo eventually ushers us into a small boiler room with a flight of rickety stairs leading down to the darkness. Watch your step! I can hear faint voices drifting up from the basement. They don't sound happy. As I'm led into the depth of the school, I recall the antics I got into as an angsty middle schooler. At least I had sense enough to stay out of creepy basements. Oh no, this is that Hugo's son? Oh no, it's both of them. Oh, and he doesn't appreciate the things Hugo does. I like the interplay with the dads and the sons in this. We find another teacher in the boiler room tucked away in the back of the basement. With him are Lucien and Ernest, Hugo's son. Lucien has a bloody nose. Thanks for coming. I can't make heads or tails of this. I look around the scene of the crime and see a bunch of bricks and some masonry tools scattered around. What happened here? Ernest punched me. Lucien tried to kill me. I think that was the voice anyway. The room falls silent. I wasn't trying to kill you, dumbass. I was trying to build a brick wall around you and see what would happen. What? Oh, God. You promised me there was wine down here. You tricked me. Whoa. Wait a second, Lucien. Did you try to cask of Antonio Ernest? I'm neither confirming nor denying that. I turn to Damien and whisper to him. What's the cask of Amontillado? It's a classic Edgar Allan Poe short where a man gets his enemy drunk, lures him down into a cellar. Okay, so yeah, it's great. With the promise of wine, of a fine vintage, then buries him alive behind a brick wall. Fucking hell. It's a lovely story. So wait, Lucien, you tried to do that to him? I was curious to see how it would turn out. I wasn't actually gonna leave him here. Was that your thought process here? That Ernest would just going to sit still while you slowly built a tomb around him? Yes, I like the sarcastic sniping at Lucien. Makes me happy. Well, it worked for like 20 minutes because he's an idiot. But then he realized that I had lied to him about the wine. Are you You were cackling maniacally. That sort of tipped me off. Ernest, 20 minutes? Dad.
Huh?
He just called his son a dumbass. It took you 20 minutes, son. We just did an entire 2-week unit on the cask of Amontillado. And it took took you 20 minutes to realise Lucian was leading you into an elaborate ruse? Did you even read the story? I read the first 5 pages and then a review of the movie.
Sweet Manchego.
Yes, that seems to be a running joke here. Sweet Manchego, it's only 5 pages long, and there is no movie. It's an Edgar Allan Poe short. That makes sense. Yeah, you're right. I paid Lucian to read it for me. That's not how reading works. I'm terrible at reading, and I know that. Actually, he didn't even pay me, so when you think about it, this was my teaching him a lesson. Yeah, that's, flawless logic, dickhead. Damien and Hugo both have their heads in their hands. You guys are always telling me to engage in the literature, and I did. I don't see a problem here. Alright, I'm following this under what the hell. Don't do whatever that was again. You two are both suspended for a week. Ernest, that must suck for a teacher to have his son suspended. That must look really bad on him. Poor guy. Ernest and Lucian high five. The teacher starts to stomp up the stairs. Hugo, I'll cover your class. Take your son home. Mr. Bloodmarch, you too. Thank you for your mediation. Thank you for your mediation. We all head up the stairs out of the school in a tense silence. Lucian, Damien and I pile into my car and I begin to drive home. Lucian immediately pulls his hood over and stares out the window angrily. I'm not going to therapy again. Ellipses. I know, son. It's entirely up to you whether or not you want to go. But I care about you, and I can see you're struggling. So if you do decide that you would like to speak to a professional about your feelings, we can do that too. Maybe you can spend the next week looking for a summer job. I know how much you want your own car. That's good. That's constructive. I mean, honestly, people don't engage with school all the time, and they lash out in retaliation. You don't have to spend all your time at school. You could go and find a job, learn how to drive, take up an apprenticeship. These are all options. It's not a bad thing if you want to leave school when you're like 16, 17. It's all good. Just do it if you want to. I can't believe Damien's keeping us cool. I'm impressed. Yeah, well, he's obviously used to it, dude. Ellipses. Fine. Ellipses. Thanks for not freaking out too hard. I like the relationship they have. He obviously can relate to him, and that's what's going on here. I love you, son. Lucian continues staring out of the window, and he loves him back. He just doesn't want to say it. Ellipses, love you too. I really like the relationship these have, and I understand why our Justin character wouldn't have that relationship with Lucian, because to a cynical person, Lucian would just be a little arrogant dickhead. We spend the rest of the drive in a relative silence. The moment we pull up to the driveway, the sun goes out, apparently. Lucian hops out of the car, slams the door, and runs inside. I didn't expect to have that conversation in front of you. He and I have a lot we need to work out. It's alright. And all the things considered, Lucian's bricklaying was pretty good. So you got that silver lining. There is that, yes. He's probably just going through a phase. No, I don't think he's going through a phase. I think he genuinely is disengaged with society and school. So I think that's a bit of a cop-out saying he's going through a phase. I really admire how you handled that. Does this kind of thing happen a lot? I admire how... not a phase. It's not a phase. That's fobbing it off. I admire how you handle that. That's a compliment. Does that kind of thing happen a lot? I admire how you handle it. You were a lot more diplomatic with him than I would have been. I just want what's best for him. I really like all the characters in this game. And I don't think yelling at him would do either of us any favours. It rarely does. You're a good dad. Yes, and the pickles! Eggplants. I keep calling them pickles for some reason. See you around soon? It would be my honour and my pleasure. Damien bows with a flourish. Classy.
Oh.
I come home to find Amanda curled up on the couch with a blanket, watching TV. I plop down next to her. Hey, I almost fucked the goth today. What did you do? Yo! What you watching? Tiny House Hunting Brothers Extreme Edition. Ugh, I hate this show. Why? That sounds amazing. The couple on screen bickers back and forth while standing in an extremely small house made out of recycled bottles. The Tiny House Hunting Brothers watch them with a bemused expression, both of their heads touching the low ceiling. I told you I wanted a 2-bed, 2-bath shabby chic cottage. This house doesn't even have a bathroom. But honey, the outhouse is only 20 yards away. It's not that bad. I am not pooping outside, Greg. Why didn't they just get a regular-sized house? I don't know. How'd your afternoon tea go? It got strange. We had to go to school and pick up Lucian since he tried to... He lured Ernest down to the cellar with the promise of fine vintage wine and then tried to brick him into a wall, right? I wonder if that actually is a real Edgar Allan Poe book. I want to look it up now. How did you know that? Has everyone read this story except for me? Lucian live streamed the entire thing. That's cool. That's probably why he got caught, the dickhead. This entire day is beyond me. But otherwise, it was a fun day. That Damien guy's a character, but he's really good company. And a surprisingly diplomatic dad. Very true. I dig his style. You know what? Me too. Ah, that was nice. That was nice. Yay!
Simply a majestic evening.
Oh, that's awesome! Bat? Was I meant to mention these things in my conversation? But wow, we're doing great with Damien. Fantastic, fantastic. I'm feeling good about this, you guys.